And according to this, we're now live.
Nice. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And it looks like we've got volume, so everything should be fine and dandy. We've got Sarah Elizabeth, Southwest Trading Company, with us today, and Leah from Cactus Kitchen, Gracie's Vintage, and of course Gracie's Vintage and Cactus Kitchen are our sponsors today. How are you two young ladies doing?
Great.
Good, good. How have you been?
You know, every day's good. Some days are just better than others. So we have our first fashion show tomorrow.
So this is actually our second fashion show. The first one was our grand opening for Southwest Trading Company. We kind of tied it in. And this is our second, but it's the first time we're doing a community collaboration. So I'm really excited about that.
Very good. You guys are always, you know, it's really neat, the vibrancy and passion you two bring to downtown. It's good to see. You gotta
Never stop.
You got to turn things over. The old farts have got to release the reins once in a while and let some new blood in. So this is kind of refreshing. How's Cactus Kitchen doing?
Very well. Yeah, we're staying booked up at least 70% of the month every month, and we just had professional listing photos taken. Michael Chan with Heritage Media Network, and they look amazing. And we just keep on plugging away at it. And it's been good.
So the fashion show tomorrow, what time and where? And
So the doors open at 7 p.m. at Diana's Cellar Door. And I say doors open, but the doors will be open before that. So
Get
come
there early.
Yeah, come early. It's going to be packed, and there's limited seating. So there will be a lot of standing room only, but it's just such a fun event, and I'm so excited. So seven is the, you know, you better be there by 7.
Yeah, be seated, be situated. It's free to attend. And we're going to be starting the show at 7:30.
Yeah.
Sharp. Hopefully.
Well, probably not sharp. Don't do that to me.
7:30-ish.
We want everybody to come in, get their drinks, whatever they'd like to have, and, you know, find their space, and we'll get started about 7:30.
Yeah, very good. Cool. I'm excited.
And First Friday, you're going to start that pretty quick, right?
So First Friday is coming up at on February will be our first Friday, and it's going to be we're going to be releasing more details really soon, but this one is going to be one that is in all of the shops. And we'll do the same for March. So I don't know if you remember last year we did like a scavenger hunt. You did such an amazing job with that.
So fun.
So, you know, basically we're really just trying to get people to come in, support downtown businesses, check out shops they've never seen before, and just have a really great time. And so that will be February and March, and then April we'll be taking it back to the streets when the weather is nice again.
Hopefully nice again.
Yeah.
It's a little too cold still.
Well, that's another great thing we've got going downtown. You know, it's been tried, but you guys are putting life into it.
Yeah.
And doing things. And now the Kingman Center for the Arts, and then Anna Fox Ryan down at the Art Hub.
Yes.
She's becoming very dynamic and getting involved. Well, did you attend the Main Street last night?
I did. It was a really great meeting, and it was really well attended. I'm really excited because we are starting to make some collaborations with some different people. Like I feel like they're coming to meetings on a regular basis and giving updates. By the way, we had you on the agenda, and I don't know if anyone told you, just to give your update.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Surprise!
I loved it. It said, "What's up with Jim Hinckley?" You know. And so now I'm going to give you a personal invite before the meetings, because everybody wants to know what's up with Jim
supposed
Hinckley.
To be there.
Well,
You're our ambassador, so we need to know.
Let's do this then next week. I was intended to be there, and I got tied up, and it was about almost exactly 6 by the time I got finished last evening.
Yeah.
And it would have been 6:30 by the time I got down here, so I just skipped it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. But if next month, if you'd like, I can, for the Main Street, I'll come and give a 10-minute
That would be
You know,
wonderful.
and we'll
Yeah.
add it to the calendar and
Yeah.
talk about what we're doing. Because there's so much
Yeah.
that we've got going right now.
And that's the thing, is we have to keep the momentum.
Yeah.
You know, it's happened before. There's been little baby sort of resurgences and people trying to get things going, and then
Yeah.
you know, the majority of the community doesn't see this huge dramatic change and wonderful, beautiful, perfect downtown in 6 months, and they just lose interest and they stop showing up to meetings, and it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
It's slow and steady.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
gotta keep on
Well,
trucking.
and we got to keep the community awareness going. That's why we do this
Yeah.
every month. And I wanted to thank, Scott, and we wanted to do this morning to create awareness.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea behind doing this. And we want to thank Scott for loaning us this facilities down here at
Yes.
Dutton Motors. And it looks like we missed Keith Kentner because the doors were locked.
Oh, shucks.
Uh,
Sorry, Keith.
The one's open. Don't go around.
Yes. Well, we got sorry about that. We're going to have to work on that a little bit, but we've finally getting this on a professional footing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of this is, well, thanks to people like you, the guys that support the crowdfunding and what we're doing here. All this new toys and gadgets that we're playing with this morning is made possible by you guys. And it makes we're going to take this to another level to create that sense of community and community awareness. And that's the whole idea here.
Yeah.
But I'll be at the next Baden Street meeting.
Oh, that would be
and I'll come in
wonderful.
and I'll speak for about 5-10 minutes.
That would be great. I think you're going to be a regular person on our agenda.
How did the meeting go last night?
So it was really great. I mean, we all go to so many meetings that I think a lot of people were pretty tired. I was. But it was just good to, we really took a look at how some of our past projects went. This was our, first of the year meeting.
Kind of kick off.
Yeah, so we met before the meeting, a few of the different committees. Like there was the mural committee that worked on that beautiful mural behind the theater and got together, and they really broke it down step by step, every single thing that they had to do to get this project, from dream to completion. And that way, the next project, we'll just have this great report to hand over that's like, these are the exact steps that we
This
took.
is how you do it.
And that was a really successful project, and it was great to just really document that. And then same thing with the cookie crawl. We had a survey that went out, and we just had an overwhelming positive response. Keith's here. Let me let him in. Hi, Keith.
The power of technology. Come on in.
Keith, we had to lock that, up front because we were the only ones here, so I had to lock
Yeah, I
it.
know.
Yeah.
Scott's here now.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
Good.
So we just went over each project, not to bore all you guys with that kind of stuff, and just really broke it down. And it ended up just being a great update, great meeting, just kind of coming together and talking about what possibilities there are for the future. And we're always looking for new members that can come and volunteer and be a part of it. We're an all volunteer group, and it's just fun. Our meetings are always really fun, and you leave feeling inspired.
It's good, and one of the things I like, a lot of people are sharing ideas now from murals.
Yeah.
Like some of this stuff that people are
Yeah.
sharing. Doesn't that get you excited
So
about the
creative.
possibilities?
Uh-huh.
The one, what was it? It looked like a bridge on the building, and it looked like it went through into like a mountain
Yes.
scene.
Oh,
And
to
I
the
had to
city.
look at it and like zoom in, and I was all confused. And I'm like,
It
it's
is-
just the flat surface.
Dave Dorsey shared that where it was a before and after. It was just a white building.
Yeah.
And then they had the bridge, and you could see it was like the
amazing.
gateway into the city.
Oh my gosh.
It really, can you picture that on the side of the Beale Hotel? Something like that
Oh,
down there.
yeah. I have some ideas for my building down the line.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh.
They've been
I'm not-
rolling around.
Oh, I know
I'm
it's
not
going
surprised.
What's next?
to be really beautiful and creative, whatever it is.
How's Cactus Kitsch been received? You doing well with that? Or?
Yeah, very well. It's like I said, it's been really booked up. It's a mix of Americans and international travelers. It's pretty much a good majority is, you know, they're doing the LA to Grand Canyon type thing, and then, you know, touring the United States, that sort of thing. But I've met people from all over the world. They come into the shop, they say hi. It's been a whirlwind. You know, it's a shoestring venture. So I'm definitely not at the point where I'm making any money, but it's paying for itself. I'm breaking even, and that's and a new business. You can't ask for really anything better.
You can't.
You really can't.
Breaking even's better than losing.
Yeah.
I haven't figured that out yet. No.
Yeah, right.
The gals from British Airways magazine, they had nothing but good to say about the shop. They really liked that, and were intrigued.
We've had a lot of excellent reviews. I think I've had one 3-star review instead of 5, and it was for train noise.
Oh,
Really help that. And it's in my listing, and you know, it's all right. But everybody loves it. I get great reviews. They love the decor. Mm-hmm. It's the good kind of ugly.
Yeah,
that's my little catchphrase. It's the good kind of ugly. And it just works. Everybody loves it.
I feel like you're providing people the most awesome experience to come and stay in this adorable place on top of an antique shop right in downtown Kingman, and it's so, you know, southwestern, and I mean, it's just
and very funky.
And the key thing is it's at the heart of everything that's happening downtown.
Yes.
And we're so short of lodging anyway downtown Kingman.
Yes.
That's one of the Achilles heel for what we're trying to do downtown.
Yeah.
Within walking distance or stumbling distance if they spend too much
Exactly.
time at the cellar door or rickety cricket.
And anything with any, you know, we have a few accommodations, but they're just regular, you know, hotel, motel.
Yeah.
Nothing with style. And that's what we need to keep propelling the whole downtown thing forward, is that we have style and we have something unique to offer.
Right.
So, yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a fun trip.
So let us tell you a little bit more about the fashion show.
Yes,
Since we're
please.
talking about style, it's a perfect segue.
Okay, segue.
So we made it into, I was so
Front
excited. We made front page of the paper, and like positive news, isn't that fun to like read about nowadays? So this is a beautiful photograph taken by Holly Young. She's a dear friend of mine, and she's going to be at the fashion show as well. But it's just a great little write-up. Thank you, Vanessa Espinosa. She did such an awesome job. But
All your facts are correct.
yeah, it was great. It was spot on. You made me sound so smart. Because I know the interview, I did not sound like that. I had a few cups of coffee and I was a little jittery. But yeah, so we are going to do this awesome collaboration. We have clothing that's from Southwest Trading Company, clothing from Gracie's Vintage. Amanda from A Bit of the West has a few models with her clothing and her accessories.
She has great stuff.
Oh, it's such a cute
her
shop.
store.
If you haven't been to A Bit of the West, it's on 2nd between Beale and Andy Devine. It's just tucked in there. It's kind of hard to find, but it's so worth going to. It's really cute. Then we have Frankly Lauren, and she's using all Kingman turquoise from the Cobalt Turquoise mine, and she's doing custom jewelry. It's going to be so beautiful. Leah's doing some of her vintage jewelry. And the fun thing about Leah is she has also some men's wear that's going to be in the fashion show. And last year I only had women, and everyone was like, this was so fun, but it would have been nice to see, you know, some men's clothing, and I just don't have that. So it was so great to have you come and be a part of it. Serena from the farmhouse is doing the decor. So she's going to be setting up all the nice tabletop like centerpieces. And
the runway?
Oh,
so
nice. We're still kind of working out how to do the runway so that, because it's a high traffic area, it'll be, you know, really kind of right in front of the bar and throughout the whole wine bar. But we just don't want to have, you know, like, we thought about doing lit candles all the way down, and then we thought, well, that would be scary, you know, if people have a few drinks and are stumbling around there. So we're still figuring out the runway itself, and we'll probably, you know, maybe, I don't know, you'll have to see, it'll be a surprise. And then, so Serena's really helping out with that. I'm so excited. Diana is offering up the wine bar as hosting it. And she's also one of our models in the fashion show.
And I got to style her the other day. She's going to look fabulous.
And yeah, and she always looks fabulous.
Well,
so it's going to be great. And then, let's see.
Larea.
Larea Blossoms. We're doing fresh flower crowns. And so we do, we're a local farmer florist, a women-owned business, and we are doing flower crowns that we arrange. Flower crowns and, different flower accessories. So fresh flowers.
Yeah,
That'll
that'll
be
be
really
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, I love all the flowers you guys carry.
And then one more, a really dear friend. Her name is Robin Wynn. She just moved here from Las Vegas. She's an amazing makeup artist and esthetician. She's doing all the makeup for the show. So it's going to be really fun.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Diana contributes so much. And
She's so awesome.
we just need to get her a bigger place downtown.
Yeah, keep her in town.
No.
Well, she's not going anywhere, but yeah, we all want bigger places.
Well, that's interesting downtown, and you've done amazing things with Southwest Trading Company on Beale. It's such a small,
Tiny little place.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel it.
But so many of the stores downtown were just incredibly small.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised. I mean, your shop is small. You have to go outside to change your mind.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how much stuff we can fit into such a tiny space?
You do well, and now
We're
you're
busting at the seams right
and
now.
now you're the downtown florist.
Yes. Yeah, there's a few of us. Andrea, Alex, and I are, and we're actually opening a legit flower shop here in a few months. So that will be really fun. We'll have a legit flower shop downtown. Leah loves to get my flowers, so she can't wait
I'm
until I have
always like, where's my flowers?
on
I
a
text
regular
you.
basis. We're actually
I need them.
Our flower farm is going from like 3 small beds to 30 this next year. So we are going to have so many locally grown fresh flowers available on a regular basis. We do special events, weddings. We're taking a professional florist class right now. So that is really exciting. And we're just really excited to have a little place downtown. So
Guys, it's impressive. There's so many unique people. I mean, and it's your passion and enthusiasm that's moving things.
yeah.
It's waking people up.
Yeah.
It's getting people excited. Now we got a bakery coming down.
Yeah.
We got Victoria's Sugar Shack out on Northern with some great healthy options.
Our keto
Oh my
options.
gosh, they're so good.
I don't know if it's considered keto if you eat like 5 bagels.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it still keto?
She's keto bagels. I tried them for the first time the other day, and they were so
good. Yeah, and we also have those 2 spaces next to Freedom up for rent. So hopefully we have some new additions pretty soon.
Across from Blackbridge.
The middle unit is, I don't even know, 2,500, 3,000 square feet, something like that. And it's been vacant forever.
Yeah.
And then where the bookstore was, that's going to be opening up. So hopefully we get some more.
Do you know, is that for rent or?
They are for rent. They don't have lease terms or rent rate yet. They're working on some upgrades, painting the outside, that sort of thing before they get that number finalized.
Nice.
So hopefully we get some new additions that want to contribute and keep us moving forward.
We have. I have to give a shout out to my friend Ed Mann. He is one of our most amazing volunteers in Kingman. He spends thousands of hours working on our mountain bike trails, and he works with the city on designing trails, and he's just so selfless and so amazing. And he's started a business. It's called The Spokesman, MANN.
Oh, okay.
And so he's kind of doing I don't know if it's by call but you can look him up on Facebook, and he's got shirts and stickers, and he's worked in bike shops forever, and he wants to open his own bike shop downtown, and he's currently looking for space. So if you have one, get in touch with him, because having a bike shop downtown, you know, right near all of these awesome mountain bike trails that we have.
Well, you know, an idea is bicycle outfitters rents bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody that would have a place downtown where they could rent bicycles.
Yeah, he's
It would be a really big draw.
Yeah, and he works really. He's great friends with Heather from Bicycle Outfitters and the whole group. They all work together. They're so supportive. But he is talking about possibly doing some rental and, you know, fixing bikes and selling bikes. I think he wants to do the whole thing. He's dedicated. He would be such a great asset to downtown. So, yeah.
There's just so much.
Let's get him down here. Get him down here.
Well, you know, we got Chilla and Beal now. We've got Ken Conaway and Gene pour themselves into that thing, and then with First Friday, there's just something going all the time now.
Yeah.
Kingman. It really has become what it used to be, the heart of the city.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, guys, thank you for getting up early and doing this, and I hope the
Only
fashion,
for you.
Yeah, seriously.
I hope
6:30. Oh.
I hope the fashion show is a success tomorrow. And we got to thank, like say, Scott Dutton here at Dutton Motors for allowing us the facilities. And you know, they're one family owned since this building since 1946. This dealership. The family, Roy and our Dutton, been doing business on Route 66 since 1926.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Kind of a nice long family tradition.
Gosh. Well, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful building, and cars to look at when you drive by. It just adds to
The whole experience.
And all the neon and
the
different
showroom
things.
from the road from Route 66 at night. It's great.
Well, we've got some plans. Like I say, all this new equipment we're playing with this morning was made possible by you two young ladies and supporters of the crowdfunding. We've got some fun things. We're going to try to be doing live programs from the road, like Model T driving lessons. We got the 1918 Ford. I don't know if you saw that.
I did,
We had a great photo out before you leave. We'll get your picture.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
1918 Ford.
That sounds great.
So there's all kinds of things that we've got going.
Yeah. I look forward to it. It's going to be a good summer.
And of course, anything I can do to help you, holler, and we'll.
Are you going to be at the fashion show?
I might be back.
Look at
later.
that face.
Maybe we should have Jim
I can
Hinckley.
style you.
No, this is the Jim Hinckley style. I think you should just come down the runway like this.
You know, if you're out of style long enough, you're in style. And
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
This was me in high school, and this was me in Germany. And when you see me on the beach at Malibu, this is it. This is my beach attire.
Yeah.
In 36 years, my
Probably got a nice tan under that.
The one that glows in the dark.
kind of like the underbelly of a snail. My wife saw me in a tie. In 36 years, she's seen me in a tie once, and I told her the next time will probably be when the Undertaker ties it.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Anything I can do to help, you holler, and well, we will do this again next time. And
sounds great.
see anything else we can do to
Bye,
help.
guys.
Bye, everybody.